The response was overwhelming. The audience jumped to their feet in a spontaneous standing ovation, filled with waves of admiration and awe. Even Simon Cowell, who is known for giving harsh criticism, couldn't hide his admiration. "You're both brilliant," he exclaimed, echoing the feeling of everyone there. However, it was Mel B, the famous Spice Girl, who would play a key role in securing Darci's journey on the show. By Darci's amazing talent, Melb hit the golden buzzer, which sent the young ventriloquist straight to the live shows. In that electrifying moment, Darci's dream took off as she skipped over the competition stages with the press of a buzzer. Darci's performance had an impact far beyond the stage. Within 30 hours, the video of her audition became the most watched in the history of America's Got Talent. But it didn't end there. It continued. The video kept getting views and eventually made it to the 4th spot on YouTube's Top 10 Trending Videos of 2017. This meteoric rise in popularity showed that talent doesn't depend on age, and that a young girl from Oklahoma could captivate people around the world with her ventriloquism and singing skills. From golden buzzer to champion, Darci Lynne Farmer's journey on America's Got Talent only picked up speed after her amazing golden buzzer moment in her first live performance, where she teamed up with Oscar, her cute mouse puppet, performing Who's Loving You. Darci wowed the crowd and earned smiles and thunderous applause from the judges. As the competition heated up, Darci continued to show off her wide range of skills in the semi-finals, where she introduced the world to Edna Dornocker, a sassy and funny character who quickly became a fan favorite. Together, Darci and Edna brought down the house with a powerful performance of a natural woman, leaving the audience. And although the judges were amazed by Darci's ability to switch between characters, songs and moods so smoothly, the highlight of her America's Got Talent journey came in the final round, when she performed With a Little Help from My Friends with her beloved puppet friends Petunia and Oscar. The performance was a beautiful mix of love, humor and exceptional talent, and it moved everyone in the theater so much that even Simon Cowell had to say, you know you're going to win," and Darci Lynne Farmer did. The final episode of America's Got Talent was a moment of high drama and excitement. In a stunning culmination of her journey, Darci shared the spotlight with none other than the legendary ventriloquist Terry Forza. Together they performed a remarkable duet of Anything You Can Do, which was nothing short of spectacular. When it was announced that Darci had won, the stage erupted in a shower of confetti, which was a celebration of her victory. There was more to this moment of triumph than just the title and the prize. NBC revealed an amazing fact. Darci had gotten more votes in the finale than in any other performance in the show's history. This showed how popular she was and how much of an impact she had on millions of people across the country. Darci went from being shy and afraid to perform on stage to winning the prestigious $1 million grand prize on America's Got Talent. Darci Lynne Farmer's life changed in ways she could have never imagined after her amazing win on America's Got Talent. The once shy girl, known for her powerful voice and big dreams, found herself in the national spotlight. Her amazing talent, which had captivated viewers throughout the show, was now celebrated across the country. Fame and wide recognition came knocking at her door, but Darci stayed amazingly humble and true to her roots. America's Got Talent and its $1 million grand prize were turning points in Darci's life. The prize, which is a huge amount of money for anyone, let alone a 12-year-old, seemed like a fairy tale come true, a dream that gave her hope for possibilities that had once seemed impossible. However, Darci's approach to her newfound wealth was surprisingly mature and thoughtful. Instead of being tempted by the allure of luxury and extravagance, her goals were based on kindness and common sense. Darci Lynne Farmer immediately thought of ways to give back. With a heart as big as her voice, she decided to make a generous donation to her church's mission program, putting her community and faith at the top of her list of priorities. For Darci, the most important thing about her accomplishment wasn't just personal glory. It was also about helping others and being kind. Next on her thoughtful list was a special gift for her mother, a brand new dishwasher. As a way to thank her mom for always being there for her, Darci took a moment to fulfill a personal wish. Like many young girls, she had long wanted a furry friend. With her newfound wealth, she excitedly announced plans to adopt a cute pug. ugh. Leaving America's Got Talent was a mixed bag of emotions for Darci. The show had been an amazing platform where she had spent her whole life. Reflecting on her time on the show, Darci felt a twinge of nostalgia for the unique. She made deep connections with people, put on amazing performances, and felt the energy of live shows. These memories were not just important to her career, they were cherished moments that made her the performer and person she was today. As the season of America's Got Talent ended, a new chapter in Darci Lynne Farmer's life began. She realized she needed to balance her growing career with her schoolwork, so she made the big decision to stop making public appearances. She switched from going to school to homeschooling as a strategic move that gave her the freedom to handle her rising responsibilities as a performer while continuing her education. Despite her rising fame, Darci's daily life stayed surprisingly normal. The reactions she got from people around her were mostly the same. There were times when her fame was clear, like when people asked for autographs and stared at her with wide eyes. People who knew her best, like her friends, family, and classmates, continued to treat her with the same warmth and friendliness as before. Darci's ability to stay grounded in the face of such rapid change is an impressive trait of her personality. Even when she was at the heights of her fame, she stayed true to her values and self. This sense of groundedness is what makes her unique. She handled her newfound fame with a maturity beyond her years, embracing the opportunities and challenges it brought. Darci Lynne Farmer's victory on America's Got Talent was followed by a year of happiness, laughter, and a desire to help others as she started a number of exciting projects. September 2017 saw her make a memorable appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show, where she showed off her ventriloquist skills, leaving the audience completely enchanted with her charismatic performance. Her ability to engage and capture an audience with her puppets was as spellbinding as ever. Darci's journey then took a whimsically spooky turn as she worked with comedy legend Jeff Dunham on his video, The Haunted House on Dunham Hill. Fans loved this collaboration because it combined Darci's charm with Dunham's comedic flair. The interaction between Darci's puppets, Petunia, Oscar, and Edna, and Dunham's famous characters like Walter Ahmed Panat and Boba J created an aorist dynamic that was both entertaining and memorable. In November 2017, Darci made a surprise guest appearance on a show. Terry Fedder and Darci Fedder, two great ventriloquists, shared the stage at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They mesmerized the crowd with a unique mix of humor and puppetry. As the holiday season approached, Darci showed how versatile she was by joining the famous cappella group Pentatonics for their special A Very Pentatonics Christmas. In a fun twist, she and her puppet platoon performed a comedic parody called Oh Easter Egg, which was a fun take on the classic Oh Christmas. After winning America's Got Talent, Darci Lynne Farmer's career took off. She wanted to share her love of ventriloquism with the world, so she announced a huge national tour called Darci Lynne and Friends Live. At first, the tour was only going to include 5 performances in 5 different cities from January to February 2018, but the tour quickly grew into a grand event. Darci had a great year of fun and performances with 52 shows across the country from January 2018 to January 2019. But her year wasn't over yet. As the holidays approached, she added some holiday spirit to her tour with Rocking Around the Christmas Tree with Darci Lynne and Friends, a special series of 9 Christmas performances. In theaters decorated with twinkling lights, audiences were treated to a cozy, magical atmosphere as Darci and her beloved puppet friends filled the room. As the holidays came to a close, joyful songs and laughter filled the air, making for heartwarming holiday experiences that were sure to melt even the coldest hearts. As the new year began, Darci continued to jump at new opportunities with enthusiasm. She wowed viewers on popular morning shows like Today, showing off a unique mix of ventriloquism and charm. She also performed on the famous stage of the Grand Ole Opry, which was another big moment in her career. Her appearance on the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award was yet another big deal. Following her win on America's Got Talent, Darci Lynne Farmer's career was an exciting mix of performances, charity work, and guest spots, further solidifying her status as a versatile entertainer. Her return to Little Big Shots was a standout moment when she performed a powerful duet with her puppet Oscar, captivating the audience with her dynamic ventriloquist and singing skill. Darci also made her presence felt on popular talk shows like Pickler and Ben and Steve, with her quick wit and charming personality. Even though she had a lot going on, Darci found time to support causes close to her heart. She attended the Starkey Hearing Foundation Gala, using her fame to make a difference and help people in need. This act of charity showed a different side of Darci, one that values giving back and supporting good causes. Darci's return to America's Got Talent as a judge was a big deal. She wowed the crowd again, this time with Petunia by her side, reminding everyone of the amazing talent that had earned her the title. But her work didn't stop there. As 28 Drew came to a close, Darci made memorable appearances on the Kids Baking Championship and lit up NBC Christmas in Rockefeller Center with heartwarming Christmas songs that spread holiday cheer and joy. The year 2019 began with a delightful twist for Darci Lynne Farmer. Showing off she showed that she was versatile beyond the ventriloquism stage by making a charming appearance on the Food Network show Winner Cake All. However, the highlight of the year was her electrifying return to the America's Got Talent stage, this time not as a guest but as a strong contender in the America's Got Talent Champions Edition. She performed a rousing medley of Nutbush City Limits and Proud Mary with her puppet Oscar Darci, which got a thunderous response from the crowd. When Darci was brought back as a wild card act, she performed a stunning version of the opera classic O mio Babino Caro with the always beautiful Petunia. Their performance was so mesmerizing that it left both the judges and the audience speechless. The grand finale was an event to remember, with Darci sharing the stage with the legendary puppeteer Bill Barbaretta for a captivating duet of Can't Smile Without You, Darci, as the performance by Sassy Edna and Barretta as Ralph the dog from the Muppets was magical and memorable. Even though Darci didn't win the competition, she had a huge impact on it. She showed that with talent and passion, one can soar to incredible heights and leave a lasting impression. Even though she came in second place, Darci's talent and journey inspired millions of people. Her success didn't stop after America's Got Talent, the Champions, to pack her schedule full of exciting performances and activities. In February 2019, Darci Lynne and Friends, Fresh Out of the Box, began a new adventure full of laughter, music, and the unique charm of her beloved puppet friends. Darci's journey wasn't limited to her own shows. In March, she joined the Barbie Be Anything tour, spreading a powerful message of empowerment and encouraging young girls to dream big. In April, she used her voice for a good cause at an event in Washington, D.C. In September, she took part in a Darci performed as a special guest on the heartwarming America's Got Talent reunion with Season 12's finalist Preacher Lawson. Imagine them singing It's a Man's World with Darci's beloved puppet Petunia by her side, joke saying, "Oh my carrots, look at all these people." Their dynamic performance electrified the audience, earning a resounding applause. The surprises and laughter continued in November, when Darci brought her unique blend of humor and ventriloquism to the sketch. As the sassy Petunia on the comedy show All That, Darci showed off her talent and proved that ventriloquism can captivate audiences even when not singing. She also went to Vancouver for another inspiring Weed Day event, where she spread her empowering message and commitment to community service. The excitement continued into 2020, when she and her puppet Oscar performed Something's Got a Hold on Me on the Kelly Clarkson show in February, and they did it again in April. In July, she took on a new role as being a panelist on Nickelodeon's Unfiltered, which was hosted by comedian Jay Four, gave her sharp wit and insights, showing off her talents beyond ventriloquism. To end the year, she made a triumphant return to All of That as the musical guest once again, teaming up with Oscar for an electrifying performance of Something's Got a Hold on Me. Darci Lynne Farmer's talents also include acting. In 2022, she made her acting debut in the musical drama A Cowgirl Song. In this heartwarming movie, she played Brooker, a former barrel racer who has been hurt and wants to return to the rodeo world. The movie also stars Savannah LeMay from Night Squad as Brooke's sister Haley, who wants to be a country music star. The movie has a lot of music, which is what drew me to the role. There are beautiful ballads that add to the musical feel of the movie. Imagineers composed the soundtrack, and Farmer co-wrote the song Just Breathe. This song became a personal anthem for her, especially during difficult scenes where she had to cry on camera. Just breathe and trust in myself, she told herself. I'm really proud of how it turned out. Farmer also showed off her musical skills in a music video for Just Breathe. Later, she got a part in the biopic Ronald Reagan, which stars Dennis Quaid. As former US President Ronald Reagan in this movie, she plays a swimmer who is saved by a young Reagan, who shows how popular Reagan was as a lifeguard in his early years. Talking about the experience, Farmer told the Oklahoman, "It was an absolutely delightful experience. I spent my days in the lake portraying someone being saved, and honestly it felt like living a dream." What is Darci Lynne doing now? She is only 19 years old and just graduated from high school. She is a singer and a multifaceted talent who is rising quickly. Ascent, Lynne's recent headlining performance at the Heard on Heard Music Festival in Edmond, Oklahoma, just a stone's throw from Oklahoma City, was hailed as a smashing success. Lynne is already known for her ventriloquism, singing, and comedy, and she is now working on her guitar skills, which will add another string to her already impressive bow. After her electrifying performance, Lynne took to Instagram to post, "What a night," along with a photo of herself strumming a 6-string guitar with a lot of energy. Everyone had a great time. Lynne's Instagram is a colorful tapestry of her musical journey with a wide range of live performances. Fans loved her version of Bon Jovi's Wanted Dead or Alive set against the skyline of Oklahoma City and her concerts in Iowa during her My Lips Are Sealed, Except When They're Not tour, which ended in late 2022. In May 2023, Lynne announced she would be going on the road again, with a show at the Benton Franklin Fair in Kennewick, Washington on August 25, 2023. Fans are often treated to behind-the-scenes looks at band practices and live shows. Lynne's social media pages show what a typical teenage girl with a lot of talent is like. There are videos of Lynne singing Guns N' Roses into a hairbrush before gym class or singing an acoustic version of her original song about the common problem of not wanting to go to school. Does Darci Lynne still do ventriloquism? It's great to hear that Darci Lynne Farmer is still doing it. Lynne added a new element to her act when she considered joining a rock band in March 2023. She worked with the Long Island-based rock group Am Adam and the Metal Hawks in a performance that has since become famous. Petunia Lynne, Lynne's beloved puppet, did a great job of singing Bon J's One Ed, Dead or Alive, showing off both her ventriloquism skills and her flexibility in adapting to different situations. Lynne's performances, especially those with Petunia, are very popular. Fans are eagerly hoping that Lynne will add more cities and stages to her tour, bringing her unique mix of music, ventriloquism, and rock and roll flair. The chemistry between Lynne and Petunia is a big part of her appeal, adding humor, talent, and a touch of the unexpected to each show. Lynne's exploration of different music styles and collaborations with other artists show how versatile she is as an artist. Lynne, along with Petunia, manages to make her performances captivating and entertaining for her audience. Her fans are not only looking forward to more performances, but they are also curious about what new surprises and collaborations Lynne might bring to the stage next. What makes Darci stand out is how well she handles the pressures of fame, showing a level of maturity that is uncommon for someone her age. Many young stars struggle with the pressures of the limelight. Darci has stayed grounded and true to herself. Her social media is a fun mix of professional milestones and silly moments with her family and friends, which shows how down-to-earth she is. Despite the allure of fame and entertainment, Darci has put her education first, finding a balance between her career and academic pursuits. One might wonder how a teenager manages the demands of a growing career, school, and fame all at the same time. To stay true to herself, the answer is probably in the strong support with the support of her family and her unwavering dedication to her goals. Darci Lynne Farmer is an inspiration and role model for young artists everywhere. She shows how important it is to stay true to yourself, even when things are going well. Now it's your turn. What do you think makes Darci Lynne stand out in the world of ventriloquism and entertainment? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this in-depth look into her inspiring journey, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to check out our channel for more interesting stories like this one. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next movie.